Hi everyone and welcome to the last lesson of this wildlife series in gouache paint but in watercolor style. So this is the bonus lesson for you and this will go with the time lapse, so it will be a little bit with a speed, but you will be able to see the approach, the colors, what I'm using. You can always use your own colors. You can go with the one color shades, tints and shades, or you can mix few different colors together. In this painting, I'm focusing more on the pinks and oranges, but I will be adding some other colors. So let's start with a wet on wet technique and starting with the yellow color because it's the lightest color and it will be easy for me to apply more colors on top of it. As my first layer, I'm using all the warm colors along with some purples, but you can notice that when I'm adding purple next to orange, I'm not mixing them together. I'm just letting it dry and leaving it and not without blending the colors. So the first layer will get dry and then I will add more colors, but first I'm working on the main. And as you can see, yellow and purple mix together and it becomes not a very good color. So that's completely fine because I will be adding other colors on top of it. And by the last session and while you were working on the previous session, I'm sure you will get confident of how much water and how much paint you should take for your painting. So by the practice and on a regular basis when you will create art, it will help you to develop your own style and learn different skills. Now here my first layer is almost dry and I want to start working on shades which I really want to bring it on top of these colors, which will be definitely, I will go with one which is earth yellow color or ochre color with a little bit of shade with the red and ochre to add in the nose area. So as you go in your painting process, you will be able to know how much amount of paint, how much amount of water you need to use it to bring the transparency effect, or if you wish to give opaque. Choosing this medium is the only reason that I don't need to use multiple mediums together like acrylic or oil paint or watercolor or color pencils. Gouache itself can work as acrylic or gouache can itself work as a watercolor, what I show you in this course. So I hope you enjoy this lesson. I hope you enjoy this medium because most of the time people think that gouache paints are just used as opaque painting. It's very similar to poster paints or tempera paint, but it's a quite solid, like a very rich in pigments, rich in colors. So even when we use this as a watercolor, the colors become really bright and vibrant. So I will just complete this painting in a little bit time lapse, not very fast, but it will be in a time lapse, so you will be able to follow and just take it slow, and hope you enjoy this lesson. The reason of calling this as a bonus lesson and making this lesson as a last lesson of the course, because in this we have used lots of color, and it will be easy for the students to get little more practice with limited color palette and then apply lots of color. And as you can see, the colors what I have started with, but now it's a little bit dim and all the brown shades come on top of it. So that's all for the course. I hope you enjoyed this course, and do send me your feedback, share your final artwork, and I would love to see your work.